Next on the ECV 10 Ed stage, please welcome Precious.
There's a place I love to go to, particularly after school. Oh, it's such an amazing place. It has books, it has clothing, it has even canvases at times, you know, because I like to paint. Now you might be wondering, what kind of place is this? And might I not forget, those things, they're cheap too. And no, it's not Ross, it's definitely not Macy's. It's thrift stores. Thrift stores? Yes, thrift stores. There are many in my community, and I'm so grateful that they are. Now, you might be thinking, thrift stores are horrible. Like, they're dusty, the people there are dirty, they have no money. Excuse me? You're wrong. Now, you might have had some subpar experiences with thrift stores, but you also have with your regular department stores or even local cafe down the street. Thrift stores are an especially amazing place because they can bring a community together. Why do I say this? Because you could be looking for a new book to read or maybe to give to someone, and then you open the front cover and you see a letter that was written for the first owner who bought that book. Maybe a letter to a spouse or to the owner themselves. And when you read that letter, you think, wow, this book served somebody else and now it's going to serve me. Because after all, one man's trash is really another man's treasure. And thrift stores are the epitome of that. Not only do they provide a sense of community, but they're cheap. I love saving money. And you can do that when you thrift shop. Macklemore even said it. $20 goes a long way when you're thrift shopping. So, for all the classists out there who think that they or others are too good for thrift shopping, I dare you. Go onto Google Maps and find one nearby. Take a visit, even take $20 like Macklemore said, and see what you can find. You'll get quite a lot of things, maybe even some cultural pieces from a different country. You never know. And I like the adventure of thrift stores because it's a hit or miss. One day my dad and I were looking for a bookshelf for my bedroom because, you know, I like to read. And we saw it one day and the next it was gone. I know, we were heartbroken. But it's okay because we went to the next thrift store down the street and we found an even better bookshelf. And it was cheaper and taller and superior wood. So you see, thrift stores, they really are amazing. You save your money, your community feels very close-knit, and in a way, they are helping the environment because it's reducing wastefulness. Now, if you don't want to shop there, you can donate. The clothes that you've been hanging up in your closet that you haven't worn in months, they're not doing any better in your closet than they will in a thrift store. So find one and donate because it'll serve somebody better than it can you. And you can even change up your style for a very low price just going to a thrift store. In my neighborhood, for example, we have DAV, which helps our veterans, Plato's Closet, and Goodwill, which has amazing leather jackets. Seriously, if you visit El Cajon, check out the Goodwill near 2nd Street. It's amazing. The leather jackets are great. That's just one example. We are reducing wastefulness while doing our wallets a favor, and we are helping the people that will benefit from our donations. So thrift stores are not just a place that were birthed from the necessity of lower income people, but they can serve us and help us serve each other. Every class can benefit from that. We know the high class, they like to get their tax deductions from the charity work and the donations. So while they're helping themselves, they're helping the rest of us as well. Thrift stores, oh how I love thrift stores. Please, go to Google Maps, find one, visit one, and grab your $20. Thank you.